Good morning, beautiful people. Welcome back to another episode of Divinity, Original Sin. I must apologize in advance, as my voice is not yet ripe for this. I've been sleeping a lot. What? Are these tremors? What is happening? Where we last left off, we fought a lot of mechanical enemies, rats. We tried the big outdoors, and as a result I missed some of my progress. I fought a few wolves, and then I had to relaunch the game. Trash. Why is there a pick lock on this thing?
That's why. Now tell me, why is that a good thing?
Beep boop, beep boop. So, I wasn't expecting a fight. First thing in the morning. Right after I started my run. But hey, it's just like two of them. And they might give us the XP we need to level up our companions. So, you know, it's not that bad. It could have been worse. Like, I don't know, an army of these things plus rats. I forgot there were cocks involved. Giant, throbbing cocks of metal. I'm a little disappointed at the lack of music. It's just the two of you, right? And you're both missing your turn. This turn. Week failed. What is going on back there? I'm starting to think that the spirit of the lake is trying to mislead us because we've already found an exit. And here is definitely not it. Woolgraf? Why did you walk away, Woolgraf? The target is right here. What happened, and why aren't we dealing a lot of damage? Is it because these things have a lot of armor? Or maybe, you know, we're just dealing physical damage, and what matters here against these guys is air damage and not physical. I also think they are kind of weak to crashing damage, like a minus 25%.
The eternal silence awaits you. Unless my eyes deceive me, those are mechanical roosters.
Cocks, brother.
They sure didn't skimp on their strange sentinel system around here.
Why do my friends act like this is the first time they see them? Maybe because this is the first encounter. If you go to the right way, because we took a detour earlier to go somewhere else. Now then, this seems like the way to go. But that way doesn't have mushrooms. Or crates. Or bodies. So many zigzags. Imp maintenance diary. So these guys are making these contraptions. Plus the mechanical enemies we keep finding in this very cave, but where is their headquarters? Because we're looking for a maintenance key.
I've spotted something interesting.
My brother of all people spotted something interesting. How much is your perception, Ken? Out of curiosity, I want to see this. Your perception is 5. We have a person who has 12 perception, and we have another who has 8. And of all the people, you were the one to say something. Tiny golden key. I remember this chest being locked, so... Oh. Perhaps it was for the lever. I have an idea. Everybody stay back. I got this. I got this.
Nothing but rubbish.
Ken, that's not the point. We are on a mission here to disable some traps. And you're the best boy. Oh, Chest of the Source King. I got a spell earlier. I found, rather, a spell. I wonder if it's gonna work. Let's save our game. See who has it. Magical unlock scroll. Unlock a magically locked door or container.
Secrets unlock secrets.
Fireman's strong sarong of vitality. I gotta say, it wasn't worth the scroll, okay? Now I'm kind of sad that we used the only scroll I had in my possession.
Upon me. The elements.
Hello?
Home.
It's Almina! Yep, we're getting there. Hold up, just give me the boxes. No, but don't walk into it, you...
And undoubtedly I have answers.
Okay, let's have a conversation since you wanna touch the subject now. You really seem to dislike imps, don't you?
I do, for they have demon blood running through their scoundrelly veins. Admittedly, unlike true demons, it is not impossible for an imp to be kind and mean it, to have intentions other than vile. But nevertheless, these scamps are never to be trusted.
Didn't we have this conversation when we first met Zigzags?
Their volatility is not only highly annoying, in all too many situations it can be lethal.
I'm intrigued by your love for animals, if you don't mind my saying so. You don't quite seem like the loving type.
You are right, and you are wrong, Hunter. Right, precisely because I was wronged. As you long have guessed, the wound that ever bleeds was inflicted unto me by one of our species. Though in many ways she, Hiraka, was beyond human scope.
Listen here, we're not talking about your wife, we're talking about animals. Don't mix these two, it's weird.
My station was a high one once, a king's, until I was brought very low. I learned among the dregs that men are the same everywhere. Whether they approach you in a back alley reeking of sewer or the jasmine-scented corridors of royal castles, they smile at you warmly, like friends would, as they fondle their daggers' hilts behind their backs.
That is very true.
You are right that I lost affection. But I found it again among the beasts, among the stray cats and street dogs with whom I shared my all too meager meals. Over time, the deer of the forest no longer fled when I approached. Birds would gladly perch upon my hand and eat from my palm. I found among them a serenity unseen amid humanity. There you are wrong, because for them, I harbor a vivid love indeed.
Where are you from, Jahan?
I am not from any place anymore. I go where my quest leads me. Besides, the name would mean nothing to you. The glorious city in the glorious kingdom where I was born. I remember them well, the sandstone castles, hued like the very sun that batters their battlements without rest. I can see them still. The fountained gardens and halls of pearl-colored marble inlaid with gemstones set in shapes of plants and beasts. Yes, I can see them still, though when I try to focus on their details, like mirages they dissolve upon approach. Time, it frays the foundations of memory.
Why do you hunt demons?
For 1,000 reasons, and for one especial. The 1,000 obvious ones are list with pleasure. The special one, that is my secret to keep.
I am curious, I need to know. Should party members really keep secrets from one another?
Hunter, I could find you cross-dressed under the spell of a dominant goblin, yet when next we'd meet there'd be no questions asked. I have my secrets. Undoubtedly, you have yours. They are ours to keep.
Well, that is true. I mean, I am into weird shit. Okay, so list the obvious ones.
1. Their scourge taints the natural world. 2. Their machinations irreversibly corrupt minds. 3. Their perversions seek to end all beauty. 4. Their schemes unhinge the fabric of space and time. 5. Their presence distorts all intrinsic harmony.
That's valid. Tell me, why are you so interested in eternal life?
Because once I beheld the salivating jaws of death bite and gnaw in eager anticipation of my inevitable consumption. As you know, a sickness pushed me ever closer towards their reach. I shall not say more than that I found a cure of sorts. Yet, like all things, the cure is temporal. So believe me, Hunter, when I say that if you'd have stood so very near the moors of decay as I have, you too would be sorely tempted by the ancient promise of necromancy.
You mentioned an ultimate purpose. Now, in your case, what would that be?
My ultimate purpose. Yes. Perhaps I shouldn't have mentioned that. Not yet. Suffice to say that I do not live like others do. I do not live for happiness, for the joys these earthly hours may bestow. My existence is the hunt, and through that hunt I may just find deliverance. Soon I must confront my purpose, or perish.
Why, in your opinion, do we see so much so-called amateur necromancy around here?
Oh, it doesn't just happen around here. It happens everywhere. And that is because those who perform feats of necromancy don't know their history. They are like the followers of ancient holy men that distort their examples' teachings with newfangled and perverted practices. What was art has become artifice. What had meaning lost it. I do not know what the likes of Evelyn want to accomplish, what their true end goal is, but you may be certain it is not the great pursuit. Life has no meaning to them. It is life they have lost.
Your version of love stems from Hiraka, doesn't it?
Yes. It stems from her, the betrayer of betrayers. Oh, you may think me a fool for forswearing love after a single instance of deception. But such was its intensity on my part that even centuries cannot undo her sting.
How long have you been alive, dude?
Time heals all wounds. A lie, if ever there was one.
Agreed. You know your version of all things demonic is so strong as to be irrational? What triggered it?
Lord, what fools these mortals be. Irrational. Is it irrational for a mother's blood to run cold with unutterable horror at the sight of a serpent slithering through the very crib where her babe lay sleeping? Aversion, distrust, and hatred. Such is the grounded trinity that should be anyone's approach to demons. As to the trigger, cannot you make an educated guess? Alcohol is the alcoholic's friend turned foe. With that, you know enough. By all means, if you're in the mood for such a dark tale.
Okay, I think that's it. I don't know how I started this conversation. That was super
Good.
weird.
No use in...
Okay. I was just trying to click on boxes. That's all I was trying to do. Yup.
Source Hunter.
That was the most uneventful chest yet.
The elements. Call me home. You arrived. Ah, by the blessed stars, you've arrived. You must find her. Free her. The elements, there is a sinister power pulling these elements out of balance. Perhaps the same that took her.
Who are you?
Almina, by name. Apprentice to the Guardian, your so-called White Witch. And now it seems her failure. I came to her that I may learn from her. Learn to heal. To protect. But dark fiends invaded her sanctuary. She sensed they'd come. Sensed the danger that hunted her, but knew that to flee would only prolong the chase and cast more innocents in their path. They took her here, to this strange and terrible place, deep into its depths, where I could not follow.
Why do you call her the Guardian?
She is a protector of the weak. A champion of the downtrodden. The keeper of Luculla Forest. Its guardian for many years.
How did you manage to talk to me through those statues?
That surprised even me. I can only move my energy through through organic matter. And I doubted I could reach those flames. But the sentinels here, some of them seem to be sentient. Be wary of them. Source Hunter.
What is this place?
A strange dimension indeed. Unfamiliar to me until now. The Rift Runner who brought the White Witch here called it Heiberheim. But I've never heard mention of it before now. But the elements here, they rattle in their imbalance. I can hardly see straight. My mind, my very soul, finds no peace here. I slip into the next life with a heart and mind in chaos and confusion.
Why have the elements become so unbalanced?
Fairy is a realm of all elements. Earth, fire, water, air. When one becomes overgrown, or the others become weakened, chaos ensues. Something must have disturbed the balance of power between the elemental monarchs. Heiberheim is the winter realm, but its reach extends farther than it should.
I'd like to know more about the White Witch.
Of course, of course. Anything that may assist you. She must be restored, must be delivered from this place.
She doesn't have a lot, but she has enough. Boop. Thank you. I've sworn to bring her to justice for the murder of Councillor Jacob Sysil.
Whatever lies you have heard, the Guardian herself will right them. She is no more capable of murder than frost of warmth. She'd sooner destroy herself than another life.
Why was she taken here?
A woman such as she makes many enemies. She who creates will always be pursued by those who wish to destroy. What these particular despoilers had in mind, I know not. But I do know that they meant no good to come to her.
Where did they take her?
That I know not. They hauled her away and out of my sight before I could get my bearings in this awful place. Do you not feel it? The storm, the elements in chaos, at war. Please, you must find the White Witch. Whatever she may stand accused of, I'm certain of nothing, if not her innocence. Free her, speak with her, and see for yourself. And tell her I'm sorry, and that I'll meet her again, perhaps. Someday, somewhere, far from here.
What is going to happen to you? Bleh. So, brother, remember those boxes? You guys are idiots. Oh, you stepped inside the poison like dorks. Oh. And we did all this for lockpicking and bodybuilding and a mediocre staff. Okay, back we go. Almina's dead. We're still on the quest to find Almina. Everybody's gonna step inside the trap. Watch this. Yep, there we go. Nicely done, everyone. Oh, I'm so very proud of you. Let's try that one exit, the one we tried before. And this time, let's regroup. Get everyone here. Did we explore the whole cave? Yes. My god, Wolfgraf took a lot of damage again. You have to stop doing that, my dude. I was talking about that way earlier. I said that we need to find a way to raise our element resistances. All of them are right. Yeah, that's the wrong way. Heal my brother while you're at it, will you?
Bless the Seven, I am restored. I needed that.
Jehan, when did you change your clothes?
Who greased my boots holes?
Nobody! As a matter of fact, you have spike on your boots now. You cannot trip. Yep. It's not open. Someone's gotta do it. And who is going to do it? You! Haha! Because you have the highest perception. And nothing terrible will happen to you if there are traps around these parts. I pressed on a trap already. Okay, boys. You're free to go. Don't forget to take me with you, though. Oh, there was a lever here all along. Hey,
By the gods, what infernal weather is this?
Okay, we've already done this. I'm gonna skip through the dialogue.
Breaking into his forewarned is for...
See ya, bye. Do you guys remember this fight? Yes, I know. I remember it too. We fought a few.
Freezing here.
We fought a few wolfies here. Let's do that again. But this time, the wolfies are going to give us the XP we need to level everyone up.
Venomous sister, attack!
My spider is chilled. Oh my god, it's so cold. Not gonna lie, I don't want to freeze anybody back there. I'll just stay close to whoever comes our way. Poor spider is taking a beating. Oh my.
Seven inspire us.
Good damage, brother. There's another puppy in there, huh? Let's stay behind you. You're way closer than anybody else. Blind a target. Spidey is losing its turn. Unfortunate. I think it's time we did a taunt here. Now, where did I put my fire elemental boy? Oh my god, I have an explosive ball of fire. That's a lot of damage. Do it! Oh, that's awesome. One for you. And one for you. Is the spider out of commission? She seems to be alive still. The fight is so much easier now that all four of us are present. I want you to summon our friend Skelly. That is a stretch. That is a little bit of a stretch. I just want to see what they do. To melee defensive stance. And taunt all the doggos. Did you just fart? You okay, Woolgraf, buddy? Not sure what happened to him. What's going on? Oh, he's chilled. Okay. Can make you walk through fire if that makes you feel any better. Let's go behind this puppy. Nicely done. What does he do? Inflict a bleeding wound. Does 36 to 63 slashing damage. That's not bad at all. E 45, bro. Failed to apply 45. Why? Eh?
Wherever you go, there I am.
What happened to the taunt? And why did the wolf go for my spider? That doesn't make any sense. Oh boy. Just leveled up, so everybody's super healthy at the moment. I don't have enough fire spells. We need more. And a slow on you.
Hindered by spirits of air and sky.
Was about to say good work, Woolgraf, but then you disappointed me. Why how much constitution does the wolf have? He attacked me 4 times. We can probably make it bleed or poison the target. Why didn't I do that earlier? There we go. Spider is still alive. I don't know how you managed. I can't get to any of these targets. She's gonna die by burning! Might as well help Woolgraf in the back. Okay, last target. Can't get there, it's too far away. Can you reach? Just early. Nope. Nope. Does anybody need heals? No, you guys are good. We leveled up. Let's see what we got. So, I was thinking we can either go with 1 point in the perception, but I will add 1 to dexterity instead. We have 6 points in skill. Are we at the max level as a marksman? I wouldn't know. I will wait for it though. Constitution, speed, perception. Increases your vitality. Yeah, let's bring that to 10. Here's our tank after all. Man at Arms goes at level 5. Finally. This is gorgeous. Craftsmanship. He was supposed to be doing lore mastery, but I don't care much for it anymore, I don't think. Wow, our intelligence is currently at 14. Speed, dexterity, strength, and perception. Intelligence. 4 points in here. I could bring crafting to 6. Or, even better, I could bring my pyro to 4. Let's do it. Yes. And last but not least, Constitution, speed. His speed is quite high. Let's do speed at 10. And 6 points here. Scoundrel, finally. 4. We have 2 left. I will save them for later. We can learn. Oh. Scoundrel level only allows you to learn up to 6 novice scout skills. Oh, I see. What happens if I forget? Are you sure you want to learn fast track? You will need to find another skill book for this skill if you want to learn it again. No. I see. Is there anything in Novice that I would rather do? Borrow actions, make yourself immune to surfaces as if you were floating, or... Oh, this is Adept. We can learn that one. Haha, there we go. Daggers drawn, erupt with a barrage of stabs and cuts and deal 53 to 83 piercing damage. Sorry, I get the hiccups. What the heck? Okay. Goody. We can learn this now. Wait, your man-at-arms level only allows you to learn 4 Adept? No! No! A Novice as well. Oh, that sucks. We need to forget some skills to get these. I'm not using the Divine Light very much. Yeah, I don't know about this one. I could go ahead and forget that and take something else, but for now I'm happy with what we have. Save our game, move forward. Don't forget to loot the doggos. Take the teeth.
Oh dear. It's the White Stag.
A brutal end for our mysterious friend. A bad omen, if ever there was one.
Who is the White
Why
Stag?
do they attack us? It makes me sick to the stomach having to kill these graceful wolves.
Woolgraf is rubbing a herbal ointment into a bite wound he just received, glaring darkly at Jehan as he does so. I have passed on, as you must pass on too. Be not dismayed, though, for there are many forms of passing. Yours, how wonderful it could be.
What can you tell me about this realm?
Hyberheim was once a mighty and ordered kingdom, but the elements are in disarray. Ice has overcome all, and the spirits of the realm of Fairy are in turmoil. What it means, I cannot say.
You were caught by wolves. How terrible.
It is in the nature of the wolf to attack the deer. This I cannot grudge my carnivorous neighbors. But the beasts here have grown more savage, the elements more vicious. Something is awry. Farewell, guardians.
Goodbye. I'll take your hide.
A sorry thing it is to witness such a creature's passing. There was divinity about it.
Woolgraf scribbles something down and hands it to you.
Only thing divine around here would be a hot water bottle in strategic places.
Also, that's the name of the game. Where are we going? Oh my god, that is quite the distance. But you know what? This area seems to have enemies that are around our level, and I'm grateful for that. Penny mushrooms! Can we do it like in Monster Hunter World, when we drink hot drinks and then we go into the wild and we feel okay because we're not cold anymore? I don't think that's the case here.
Some of the Immaculates perished in the storm, it would seem.
So much for their goddess's promises.
Fiery Heart, a magical heart fired in the forges of the Dwarflands, whose wind-blown flames can never be extinguished.
Eh? What do I do with this?
Probably a quest item? A pumpkin soup. Ah. So much better. This is like our checkpoint. Ice crystal.
So cold here.
I know. I know. Oh my god! Brother! I found something! What level is this thing? Good god, it's good! It's so good! Sword of Holy Flame! Holy moly! Will you be able to equip this when you get to like 13 or so? Because, oh my god. It's such a good sword. Can we attack those? Oh, we can
Bless
break
the
them.
seven, I am restored.
Oh, that's an elemental.
Stand back, slime belly. Who are you to roam our land, disrupting the execution of justice? This prisoner has been tried, sentenced, and convicted in the Grand Courts of Heiberheim.
What crime did this prisoner commit?
Extremist scum! His disdain for the king's rule caused 2 gruesome deaths, called by the fiend the price of protest. Ahoka determined the earth elementals within Heiberheim deserve the same rights as we of the ice. He demanded that prison sentences given to those of the green and ground ought to be equally length to those given to ice elementals. Preposterous. Because the king would not acquiesce to the madman's insane demands, the fiend retaliated. He broke into the prison and set free 3 high-security inmates, earth elementals all, in protest. One of those prisoners went on to murder an innocent clod of ice. The other was savagely ripped to pebbles by a mob that learned of his whereabouts. Tell me, oh pompous bloodbag, does such a sower of death and discord deserve freedom?
Here's what I'm going to do. Aside from freezing to death. I mean, I don't understand your politics here, but I'm gonna set this thing free. Prison is hardly the place for a relentless pursuant of justice.
Indeed. This King Boreas seems to have used the law to silence a campaign for equal rights in his land, the lout.
Fancy that! An eternal sentence overturned by an ape. We'll snap your arms like twigs before we'll see that slime set free.
You're the one that sounds like the villain here, dude. Are we the baddies? What level are those? 11, okay, doable.
Okay, I want to try my new ability, but first, get behind this guy. There you go.
Use some fire to melt them down, that would be lovely. Blind the target. Blind failed, okay, alright. Let my spider aid you. My spider is freezing already.
I set my sights for victory.
She took aggro though. That's alright. We're gonna have a problem, officer. Oh, so you can fall. What happens if I do... yeah, no. Maybe not. I'm not gonna do that. What? Did you do it anyway and you missed? Can get the target from here. Invalid. I'm sorry? What do you mean, invalid target? He's here. Oh, I gotta move you forward then. Okay. Here goes. Immune to freezing because his eyes. Dude, that just came here. That is perfect for me. Thank you, bro. Good damage. Good damage. Knockdown failed. I gotta do something about the frozen people here. Do we have a spell we could potentially use? Like, I don't know. Warm drink, a bonfire, sexy massage, anything will do. Well, our friend is helping. Somewhat.
Stand there. Good.
Can I poison the snowman? He's immune to poison, but he took a critical there, right in the face hole. Crippled and diseased. Can't do anything about that. But that will probably kill him. That, well, almost. We're almost there. If I taunt, this guy is out of reach. Let's not taunt. Let's skip. But you taunted anyway.
I trade my gauntlets for a hot drink.
Me too.
I wish I didn't do that.
No. It's getting a little cold in here, isn't it? You and your allies around you magically gain constitution. Some of these people will get it, others won't. What do you mean invalid target? What? Oh, he's just too far. That's what you meant. Sure. Let's get a little closer then. Can I suck him dry now? Wilgrad gets the kill and pass. Spider is still chill, Jesus. No! No! I don't think I can set you on fire, even if I oil you. But I want to give this a try. I've never used this before. Set him ablaze, brother. That was super disappointing. You're not raged about me, are you? Nope. It's going there. Pass. Do 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 do.
How many eyes does a bull have?
8? I don't know, just a lucky guess. He's not moving again. Thank you, friend.
Can it be? Trees, earth, ground. The smell of the wintry pines and soil. A whiff of fresh air after years of nothing but the glassy aroma of ice warming me in. I thank you kindly for freeing me, stranger. Tell me, are you a proponent of the Earth Equality movement?
I'm looking for the White Witch. Do you know where she might be?
I don't know the name, but if she's an important prisoner, she'll have been taken to Boreas prison. It wasn't that long ago that I myself determined to break into that tyrant's house of prejudice. It was no simple feat, but worth every careful maneuver.
Tell me about yourself.
I am a liberator and an equalizer in this tyrannical prison plane. One of the few willing to stand, rock solid, against King Boreas' many miscarriages of justice. The tyrant, master warden of this prison dimension of Fairy, exerted his power over we Earth elementals with an iron fist. For an equal crime, an icy thief or assailant would receive half the sentence of a mossy one. I protested. When it became clear that my demands fell on deaf ears, I took the law into my own hands and freed 3 of my kind from Boreas' prison chambers. For my crimes, I was encased in ice. Silenced then, but silent no more.
Oh, his voice. Tell me more about Hyberheim.
Hyberheim, the eternal tundra. Prison for the unwanted of the realm of Fairy. Here alone among the elemental planes, however, does Earth find prejudice at the hands of ice. Here alone do the elements rumble in unrest. Now, more than ever in Hyberheim, does this elemental unrest roil. This blizzard is most irregular, even among this eternal winter. And I feel within myself a tearing, a breaking of the normal sense of the earth within me. Has Boreas slipped even further? Has his mind become somehow more corrupt?
What do you know about him?
Huh. That hoary pig proclaims to hold the scales of justice over all of Fairy. But he's rigged the damn thing in favor of his own kind. The other monarchs of the Fairy realm, true leaders, elementals all, are loath to interfere with their mad brother and his ice prison. They ship him their criminals, and he deals with them according to his own mercurial laws.
I need to find a way into the prison.
And you expect me to help you, I suppose. Just because I risk life and limb for my people, doesn't mean I'll do the same for yours.
I have a lot of charm. Seems coming. I cannot rest until I've found the White Witch. Surely you understand pursuing a cause with the full pull of your passion. Oh god, he's also got 4 charm. He's so charming. I can't deal with it. Oh, no. What a charming stone. Let's try that again. Damn it, dude! There we go, thank you.
That I do, friend. That I do. Listen closely, then. There's a tunnel connecting the prison to the world outside. Its entrance is located in the mouth of the Great Golem's head. There are more than a few around here, but there's a trick to locating this one in particular. Look for the one with the tree sticking out of its right eye.
A tree sticking out of its right eye, you got it. I need to get inside the castle.
Of that, unfortunately, I know nothing. If you make it inside and face the arch-oppressor Boreas himself, do give him a solid stomp, courtesy of we of the Earth.
Will do.
I'll soon fly to my homeland, away from this frigid wasteland once and for all. Tell me, is there anything else you'd like to know before I go? Ask, then, before I flee.
Oh, he's got such a beautiful voice. Okay, goodbye.
I'll soon fly to my homeland. If that's so, then I must depart. I won't waste another moment languishing in an icy cage. Good luck, and farewell, friend.
See you. I love you. Oh, what a nice voice. I was hoping for another treasure. I was disappointed. Okay, yeah, let's go. Let's just loot everything and go. Wooden log, some gold. Everything drops so much gold these days. And we're back to freezing again. How lovely. That's exactly right. Hey, I could summon the fire elemental. We'll all freeze if that's okay with you. We didn't keep the fast travel from last time.
We're lost, goddess.
We're not lost. We're just a little turned around.
Can't we ask Silvio for directions? I bet he knows this place like his own stump.
Oh, you've an awfully brazen way of sauntering up to a beast who'd snap your jaw off your skull for a little more than a kind look from yours truly.
Hilda, hello. You're broke. Okay.
Tell me, stranger, are you always such a foolhardy boob?
A boob.
Bravery born of ignorance is hardly better than cowardice, as far as me and my little pet here are concerned.
Charm time! I hardly meant to start a fight. I beg of you, a bit of mercy. Oh, Hilda won instantly! I didn't even see how much charm did she have. She had 5.
Oh, please, for the love of the goddess, cease your groveling immediately. I'll hold my beast at bay if you swear another whimper won't cross your blubbering lips.
Tell me about yourself.
Oh, terribly sorry. I lost the last copy of my tell-all autobiography in the blizzard. I guess you'll have to wait for a reprint.
So, how did you manage to tame that creature?
One of my finer moments of genius, I believe. I hardly surprise myself by being the only one among us with the wit and daring to find a method to tame the shambling oaks. Innovation has always been my forte after all, and I couldn't abide the big dumb brutes tearing through our camps unabated. I certainly don't see myself handing over such a prized secret to a wandering stranger, though. Especially one I could so easily destroy.
Oh god, she's taking a lot of charm to do this. Let's go. Come now, great genius ought to be shared for all to admire. Safe's coming for the win. Let's go.
I suppose you will fairly marvel when I tell you what I managed to configure.
So, how did you manage to tame the creature?
I fashioned myself a wand of sorts, you see, using tenebrium ore and a common branch. A single use reduces each shambling oak in a certain radius to timber. After a demonstration upon this particular beast's kin, I had an instant pet for life. The damn wands are fragile as frost dough and only survive a single use. In the event I'm compelled to use the one I've got, I'll have to craft another to stave off the shambling hordes. Not to mention tenebrium's a key ingredient, so if I'm not careful, I could wake up half dead of rot.
So can you tell me what you're doing here?
What does it look like, stranger? Official immaculate business, that is to say, none of yours.
Oh, they're immaculates.
And we'll be heading back to camp. See you there, if you can find your way through the blizzard.
I couldn't tell because this thing was in the way. Ooh, a fanny blossom. I like fannies. Nice, thank you. Heck.
They say there's no way in or out of Boreas's prison. But I know the East Wind personally, and she said she's blown straight through a hidden tunnel leading directly in.
Oh yeah, we're looking for that.
Careful of those great big crystals. Heiberheim's most dangerous criminals are kept there.
Speaking of crystals, I'm looking for more. Oh, they're just chilling here. Everything free for the taking?
Silvio took notice of that. Whoa!
He'll hear you.
It's not but a bit of bark. I bet it doesn't even have ears.
My blood turns to ice within my veins!
Why are there immaculate corpses around you folk?
I tell you, if the Winter King ever came out of that castle of his, I'd give him what for this blasted blizzard.
Roger. Oh, I cannot talk to it.
Careful now. Jostle me again, and my pet might jump to the defense of its dearest master.
Okay, lady. Jeez.
We're lost, goddess damn it.
Let's try going this way first.
We're just a little turned around.
Can't we ask Silvio for directions? I bet he knows.
Oh, this place is so beautiful. Again, it doesn't help that I have a really bad headache. And white on screen, this big, hurts my eyes. But I love me a snowy plain. Oh, that doesn't go anywhere. Okay, I think this is the time we've been waiting for. Let's take a break, and I will see you all in the next episode of Divinity Original Sin. Until then, thank you everybody for watching. Have fun, whatever you do. Take care of yourselves, and do not forget, keep on gaming. I will see you all next time.